Okay, welcome back to DIY. We start off with number 19, which I don't know how this happened, but it's one that we just saw in the last video on Bone Apple Tea. Someone help this poor soul. I wasn't off base. I was like, there's far more going on here than the hairstylist typo. Like, there's a lot, okay? Feel free to go watch Bone Apple Tea so that I don't repeat myself. That video went up 2 days ago. But you can, yeah, anyway, just watch all the videos on this channel while you're at it, and then also on every other channel that I have, so you don't miss anything. This looks like a problem, though. Some guy made his own multi-tool. You know, if it gets the job done, then why not? It's much harder to misplace one very, very large thing than it is to misplace a single element of 3 smaller things, so you know, it makes it less convenient to transport, but if you don't plan on actually taking it anywhere, then why not? I don't see the issue here. I assume that those knives, they tuck back in, it's perfectly safe. The only thing would be if, you know, you need to get that wrench into a slightly tighter space, this might kind of get in the way, but you know what? Looks fine to me, looks great. Better than losing it, no issue. Carving potatoes. Pumpkins get too much love, I carved a jack-o'-tater. I love it. Also, it looks like it has a face on the top. Do you see these eyes and a nose? And then I guess you could kind of have the cut be a mouth. This is brilliant, dude. And then you put toothpicks down at the bottom to mount it so it stays upright. This isn't DIY with a WHY. This is DIY just with the single Y at the end. This is brilliant. I love it. Good job on your jack-o'-tater. It's probably like easier to clean out the inside too. You know, it's more solid material. You can just kind of dig it out, and you don't have all the emptying out the pumpkin is just, it's icky. Whoever thought of actually utilizing pumpkins as food, I don't know how you got to that point. They're like, I just look in there and I'm like, I don't want to eat that. Why? A pen I made out of a turkey leg when I was a teen. I'm sure that there's a way to actually do this kind of tastefully, if you could call it that. But instead it's giving me anxiety factory, which is the watermark for the username. But just jamming the pen in there is not, I don't know, I feel like if you could be real artisan with it and somehow, like, you know, taper off the top of the turkey leg so that it actually ends in a pen rather than just, let's take this turkey leg, we'll take this pen, and we'll just jam them together. So, why not? And I also figured it was just gonna be a bone, which made more sense. I did not expect it to just straight up be like a dinosaur leg. That's not what I thought it was gonna be. In solidarity with the person who posted their broken glass mirror, here is a thing I made. I don't know if I missed the context here, but I hope you didn't cut your finger too terribly in making that, because it looks very sharp. And it also looks like if you just, I don't know, accidentally brush up to that, you're not paying attention, your hand just hits into it, it's gonna hurt really badly. That could cut you nastily. I'm good, but you know, a little bit of maybe some resin over the top, just to get it to be all protected and glossed, nice and flush coated. You could be onto something. Searching for TP when washable toilet paper. No, no. Let's not do that. It has 95 5-star ratings. You go to someone's house, you sit down, and it's next to you. What do you do? I don't know what I would do in that situation. Like, would I actually put that in my butt? And then put it in, I assume they have a bag. God, do you wash the bag? You put in a, oh God, what do? You throw your crap in the washer? Because I'd prefer not to do that. I mean, washing machines, they might be really good, and maybe it all flows into the same sewage thing anyway, but I don't want to put poop in my washer. I'm not, no. Because there's gonna be some residue in there. I don't want, no, let's not. Oh God. And you just throw this in a plastic bag, and then you have to deal with the plastic bag after the fact. It's so bad. No. A large pantyhose doll I made. But the house that had enough. This is so great. This is the house's reaction to this being inside. It's like, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna go now. I can't be witness to this happening anymore. What is this, and why is it here? But you made this. Did you make this just because you thought it would go well on DIY and you get some karma points? So it was made as a gag thing in the first place? Or did you make it and you're like, that's not how I thought this was gonna turn out? I thought it was gonna work better than this. Alright. Why would anyone do this? Maybe they were very fond of that tooth. Maybe it's like, on their first date, they had their first kiss and just tooth popped out right into the other person's mouth. It's very romantic. Lady and the Tramp, except with a single tooth. Forever from that point forward, that like they kept track of that tooth, put it in a case, and then I was like, you know what? Let's turn this into our engagement or wedding ring or something like that. I guess engagement, because only one person gets the engagement ring, right? And the wedding is both. You can tell that I definitely plan to get married at some point. Based on how much I know about this stuff. Even though I'm the one who made it, I don't know why my Taser stapler exists. That just looks hazardous. Like, what do you, how does one tase? Does it shoot a staple that's like still attached by the wires, and then the staple like goes into the target and then it tases? Or like, do you just actually stick your finger in between where you normally do the stapley action? Because I don't know why I'd ever do that. Why would anyone ever put their finger in there? Or is it just that the metal is charged? So you just jam it into someone and then the metal makes contact and that's it. You can be very discreet. If someone has broken into your house and you want to use non-demonetizable force, you can just be like, whoa, hold on. Sorry, I need to get my stapler. No reason. You might find it valuable. I thought I'd hand it over. Then you just zap them. They never expect it. That looks unsafe, so we'll move on to nothing quite like homemade peanut M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms are the best, though. All right. This isn't legit. Nobody would actually hot glue peanuts to M&Ms and then consume them, okay? There's such thing as sniffing glue and eating glue, I suppose. But it's never hot glue. Hot glue is like solidified at room temperature. It's why it's hot glue. All right, that's just terrible. This is just a short post here. Okay, I don't believe otherwise. This upcycled hot water bottle necklace. It just looks like it's vomiting out some gems. Ugh, I'm meant for water. Somebody put gems inside me. Just get these out. I'm not meant for this, okay? I feel like I've only ever seen these like hot water bottle things. I didn't even know that's what it's called in old cartoons. Is this the thing that you still can buy? The rubbery thing, you put water in it. I was always like, I saw them in old cartoons and I didn't know what it was. Now I know, I guess. I don't know, I feel like the toothpaste container, it kind of gets the job done just fine. I've never been like, you know what I need to do with my toothpaste is I need to make it more convenient to put on my toothbrush. So let me just create a more awkward a way to dispense it by putting it inside a squirt gun. Why? But I'm sure it has 10 million views on Instagram or YouTube or wherever it goes. Freaking 5-minute crafts dominating the ecosystem by putting toothpaste in a squirt gun. Why didn't I think of putting toothpaste in a squirt gun? I could have had 50 million views from putting toothpaste in a squirt gun? Why can't I think of these things? God dang it. I need to lower the level. I need to lower the level of smartness on contraptions. I generally find that the way they come is pretty, like, it's well thought out, it works, but it's not. We need to go lower. Spotted on the marketplace, selling this vintage Furby. I mean, I feel like you kind of have to be high to buy that. I think that's the point. So I don't partake in said activities at all, but I hope, like, I don't know how this works. I assume that goes away, because I wouldn't want to utilize that if I was doing this myself. I'd want it to be a little, newer and fresher looking. And that looks kind of gross to be putting my mouth up to. Oh wait, no, you don't put your mouth up to you put your mouth up to the other part. I've just proven to everyone I really don't partake. Yep, there you have it. But it's still kind of gross. That's all I'm saying. It still looks kind of gross. It probably gets gross real quick, but we need it more pristine. Whew. Feeling insecure about how unoriginal and boring your bathroom tile grout is? Want to make a statement? Simply just cover that short up with some glitter glue. How to piss off your landlord or reduce your home's resale value 101. Why? Oh God. Oh no. Imagine being a landlord and you there goes your security deposit. This isn't gonna fly, dude. Plus, like, please give me another 12 months of rent, because that is never gonna come out of the house. Glitter is permanently instilled into the foundation forever because of you. I can't believe you've done this. Why, master? Hoodie season tutorial. Hoodie for cat supply. Really? No! No! I can't. No. Oh God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's so funny. It's so funny. Poor cat. Oh God. Obviously done as a joke, but oh, poor thing. So I posted this on Pics and I was really proud of it, and someone said this is bad, I should feel bad, and post it here, so here I am. It's a thing. I feel badly because usually, you don't see the person, you don't see their face. I'm usually not speaking directly to the person's face when I'm commenting on an object that's been made, unless it's 5-Minute Crafts. That's okay. It's a corporation, it looks like you smashed a mirror, and that's probably the point, right? Yeah. So it seems like mission accomplished. Definitely, and you can see yourself in it. So, I mean, that's what you want out of a mirror, right? You can see yourself. Yeah, it's good. And for the last month, this toilet seat cover. Y'all, I'm at my friend's house and I go to use the bathroom, and is